Hello everyone, welcome once again to another Excel related tutorial by Slidescope. And in this tutorial we are learning about logical functions if, and, or, not in MS Excel. So here is a detailed explanation of logical functions with examples. The first function that we will cover is if function. If function is used to return one value if a condition is true and another value if it is false. Its syntax is very simple. Let's break the syntax in a notepad, then you will understand it very easily. So basically you have to write if. In your functions you have to start with parenthesis. This parenthesis will take three parameters. First parameter is your logical test. It can be a comparison operation, any type of operation for logical testing. If the logical test is true, then what value do you want this function to return? If the logical test is false, then what value do you want this function to return? Here is a very simple example. So we have product, sales, target, and whether the product met the target or not. So, or you can say the sales met the target or not. So we have a very simple example here. So in the Excel file you can see in column A we have laptop, mobile, PC. In column B we have sales value. In C we have in stock, whether this product is in stock or not, and the target value. So we have set a fixed target value for all these products. Met target. Here you can see the formula. So in this formula you can see if, then the parenthesis, and we have provided three arguments. First argument is B2 greater than equal to D2. That means this sales is greater than or equal to D2. So we are using the comparison operator greater than equal to. You can use other comparison operators like less than equal to, greater than, less than, or simply equal to. So if the result of this comparison is true, then yes will be written in this column. If this is false, then no will be written. So you can see in the first line, since 1200 is greater than equal to 1000, yes is written. 900 is not greater than equal to 1000, so no is returned by the function. And 1400 is greater than 1000, hence yes is returned by the function. If you will take it over here, let's say if we reverse the condition, that means if B2 is less than equal to D2. So if B2 is less than equal to D2, answer is no. That's why the second argument will come as an answer. If B2 equal to D2, no. Okay. So in no case B2 is equal to D2. So these are all comparison operators, and here, so you can see here that greater than equal to, less than or equal, equal, and for not equal you can put two angular brackets together. So here if you put two angular brackets together and hit enter, you can see in none of the cases these two numbers are equal. That's why yes is written, like B3 is not equal to D3, yes. So this is the simple explanation of if function in Excel. Now once we have knowledge of if function, then we can also try AND function. The AND function checks if all conditions are true, and if all conditions are true, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. We will see a very simple example. So here we have laptop and mobile as product. Sales of laptop is 1200 and sales of mobile is 900. Target value was 1000 for laptop and target value for mobile 1000. In stock is yes, yes. In both cases, these both products are in stock. Here what we are saying, if and B2 is greater than C2, comma, D2 is equal to yes. So let's break it down, then it will be clear to understand. So again, we are writing it inside if function. So what we have to do, just expand if like this. So you will find and there. Okay. So in if we are writing and writing yes and writing no. So we are using three arguments as before. First is your logical test, then value if true, value if false. So in our logical test, we are using and. In and, we are putting two conditions. B2 is greater than C2, comma, D2 is equal to yes. So let's see the example in Excel. So here, if B2, okay, if B2 is greater than equal to C2, that means if 1200 is greater than or equal to 1000, comma D2 is equal to yes. The second condition is if D2 is yes, okay, then print yes. That means if both conditions are true, then print yes, otherwise no. So when you will run this, what will happen? In second case, B is not greater than C. In other words, sales is not greater than target. Sales is actually less than target. Second condition is true. So in case of AND, both conditions should be true, then only the logical yes is there. So then only value if true will be returned in answer. Otherwise value in false will be returned in answer. Okay. Since both conditions are not true, so no. In this case, condition A is true. You can see V4 is greater than C4, but D4 is not equal to yes. That's why in this case, value if false will be returned in the answer. So this is what happens for AND. Okay. In case of OR function, if any of that condition, like the logic for OR is also same. Let's see the example. In case of OR, we write OR logical 1, logical 2, like that. So for example, let's break this. So in case of OR, it is same. First you write your logical test. If logical test is true, then yes. If logical test is false, then no. So if either B2 is greater than C2 or D2 is equal to yes, then yes, otherwise no. Okay. So you have to write or B2 greater than C2. So let's see the case. So if B2 is greater than C2, V2 is greater than C2 and D2 is not yes, then also yes will be returned. Okay. then also yes will be written, because let's enter and press Ctrl Z. Just a minute. So if or B2 is greater than C2, so one condition is true, that's why it is giving yes. In second case, is in stock is equal to yes, that means DT is equal to yes. That's why in second case also we are getting yes. In third case, B4 is greater than C4, but D4 is not yes. That's why we are getting yes. What if we write 800 here? You will see it will turn to no, because neither 800 is greater than 1000 nor no is equal to yes. Okay, so both conditions are not true. That's why the value if false will be written. So this is the simple case that you can simply check, and this is how you can use the OR function. So the simple explanation is, checks if sales, that is column B, is greater than or equal to target, or in stock column is yes. If either of the condition is true, return yes, otherwise return no. So in both cases it will return yes, because both conditions, at least in both conditions, at least one condition is true. I showed you example of case where none of the conditions are true. Then we have the NOT function. The NOT function reverses the logical value of its argument. Returns true if argument is false, returns false if argument is true. So syntax is equal to NOT and then your logical expression. So for example, we have laptop and this. So here in case of NOT, let's see the example. So is equal to NOT C2 is equal to yes. So what we are logically testing is C2 equal to yes? So C2 is equal to yes. Okay. So this is true. What will not do? False. Not will just return it. Okay. We can create another column here. C2 equal to yes. Here we are just using this formula, like something like equal to C2 equal to yes. So in bracket we are just writing this logical expression. So it is saying true. Okay, because C2 is equal to yes, but not is actually reversing it to true. In second case, C3 is equal to yes, it is again correct. So not is just reversing it, and without not you can see the reverse answer. In third case, C4 is equal to yes, but C4 is not equal to yes, it is no. That's why the reverse answer true is there, and the non-reversed answer, or the straight away answer, is false. So if you will write a condition inside a bracket, so your condition, and this will give us a boolean value, true or false. So if this condition is true or correct, you will get the correct answer. If this condition is false, you will get the false answer. And if you will just use the not function before it, then it will just reverse your answer. So these are the four cases. In all these cases, you can use if, and, or, and not function. Here is a condition also. So it is a combination example. If, or, So in OR we are putting AND inside. In AND we are putting these two conditions, that B2 is greater than C2 and D2 equal to yes. Okay, this is B, this is D. So B2, that means 1200, is greater than equal to C2, yes, and D2 is equal to yes, true. And in OR, so we are writing first as this, second as C2 is less than 800. Okay, so C2 is actually not less than 800. But since OR is used here, one condition is true. That's why approved is printed. In second case, C3 is not greater than, sorry, B3 is not greater than C3 and D3 is also not yes. So this is wrong. C3 is also not less than 800. This is also wrong. That's why not approve is printed. I will provide these formulas. I will provide these tables. So, and you can do simply copy it and just paste it. So the formula will also be copied. So here you will see approved, not approved. Okay. But this is literally copied. So we will use the simple formula here. Okay. So this is printing approved, not approved. Let's copy the formula here. This. If we make it, because the condition says B2 is greater than B3 is greater than equal to C3. If we make it 1000, okay, so first condition is true, B3 is greater than equal to C3, but D3 is not equal to yes. Okay, so what if we write D3 as yes? So then it will change to approve, because one condition is changed. Okay, again if we keep 900 and 1000, so B3 is greater than equal to C3 is not true. D3 is yes is not true. But what if we say in this case the target is 700? Then also it will be approved, because on outer side OR is used. So when you will expand this type of formula, what will happen? Always try to expand as a beginner. First expand if, then expand OR. So inside OR, this is the logical test. Okay, and in your logical test we have used AND, approved, not approved. And in AND, B3 is greater than C3 and D3 equal to yes is there. Okay, so this will return either true or false. This will return either true or false. If both of them are true, approved. If any one of them is true, approved. If none of them are true, not approved. So you can remember the simple truth tables. In case of OR, let's say there are conditions A, B, and then there is output. If condition A and B both are 0, output will be 0. 0 means false. If A is true, B is false, then output will be 1, because one of them is true. If A is false, B is true, then also output will be 1. If both are true, then also output will be 1. Okay, this is for OR. In case of AND, let's copy this. So in case of OR, if both are false, obviously output will be false. If condition A is true, that means if B3 is greater than C3, but condition B is not true, then output will be false. If condition A is false, B is true, then also it will be false. Only in that case where both conditions are true, then only in case of AND everything will be false. So this is the simple logic for OR, this is the simple logic for and that's why understanding of these logical operators is very easy and very important. So you can play with these values, you can add more values here, and then you can simply see the result. We will learn more about Excel formulas in upcoming chapters. Thanks for watching.